Hello traders, this is Caroline Alizan, a graduate student of the Grok Trade Mentoring Program. It is Monday, May 23rd of 2011, and we're looking at the Q's daily chart. And what a significant drop on the Q's today. See that huge gap down on our chart today, and then a bounce off of a major areas of support. Wow, that is a significant move that we had here today. And it doesn't surprise me that we got all the way down to that 56.65 mark, because it was a significant area of support, which we talked about for quite a while last week and then also the week before. So it doesn't really surprise me that much. So we did what we were supposed to do. We just got all the way there, tested that area of support, and we rallied back up, closing the day higher above the two major areas of support, the 56.65 mark, as well as that blue trend line pointing lower, which is a significant area of support. So we closed the day higher above both areas of support, which is a good sign. So we spent a little bit of time below that blue trend line right here, that blue area of support at the beginning of the day, but we couldn't sustain that low, and then we rallied back up. So bulls finished the day higher. So bulls were in control half of the day today. And what else do we see here? We are definitely in a bearish territory according to our really nice downtrend right here between these two blue trend lines. So we are definitely in a downtrend. And also, what else do we see here? We are way below the 8 moving average, which is at the 57.93 mark, and you see it right here, and it's on my chart, you see it in green. And we're definitely in a bearish territory according to the 8 moving average, as well as according to the next one down below, which is the 50-day moving average, and it's sitting right at the 57.34 mark. So we are below both of them, which is not good. We are definitely bearish according both of the moving averages here and also the downtrend that we have formed on our chart. But the good sign is that we are bouncing off of the two major areas of support today, and we finished the day higher above them. So we are still in that territory. So things can happen here tomorrow. We could have a bounce to the upside, at least two. We can try to push it all the way up to that 8 moving average, or we could crash and burn big time, breaking through the 56.65 mark, which is a significant area of support, and really pay close attention to it tomorrow. Once we get there, if we were about to break back to the downside, we would need to first of all break through the 56.65 mark and then close below it. And from then on, we could head all the way down to that next major area of support down below at the 55.85 mark. So pay close attention to that. But if we instead get a bounce back to the upside, first of all, we would need to break through the high of today, which is at the 57.15 mark, as well as that 50-day moving average, which is sitting at the 57.34 mark, and it's acting as a significant area of resistance on our way up. So pay close attention to that, because if we ever break through the 50-day moving average, through the 57.34 mark, and then close above it, we could try to push it all back up to that next area of resistance up here at the 57.90, and the next one slightly above, which is the 8 moving average, and it's at the 57.93 mark. And from then on, we could head all the way back up to that blue trend line right here, which is acting as a significant area of resistance. So pay close attention to all of them. And check this out. What do we see on the MACD? It's confirming that down move, making lower highs and lower lows. So we are definitely heading down, pointing lower. But as you can see, we could be getting a little bit of a pause on the MACD right here. So if we ever do, we could form a low base on our chart, resting a little bit here before that next big move happens. So we could have a little bit of a resting point right here at the bottom of the drop, and then we'll need to wait for a major move one way or the other. So at least you have some scenarios here to watch for. and volume is still staying below the average. It's not really significant for us to pay close attention to, but watch it really carefully to see if we ever get a rise in volume and spike in volume above the average. Alright, so thank you very much for staying here with Grok Trade. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.